Hello everyone, I am Pavitra Sundar, a research intern at Project 20. Today, I will be presenting as a co-author of the study that was recently published in the journal Biotropica. It is titled Passive Acoustic Data Yields Insights into Bird Vocalization Behavior Associated with Invasive Shrub Removal. Restoration is the talk of the decade. Countries are aiming to meet biodiversity and climate mitigation goals by restoring degraded lands. At the same time, it is crucial to monitor the multifaceted responses of biodiversity to such restoration efforts. Specifically, it is important to focus on threatened and vastly understudied ecosystems such as tropical dry forests, which constitute 42% of the tropics and represent major socio-ecological systems. Passive acoustic monitoring, aka PAM, can help monitor biodiversity in a non-invasive, cost and time-efficient manner. While restoration impact studies have used PAM, they've mainly focused on larger ecosystem level responses. There remains a gap in our understanding of how species respond to restoration. So, we eavesdropped on the soundscapes of a tropical dry forest in central India, where restoration has been carried out through the removal of an invasive shrub, Lantana camara, to provide better access to forest resources for the local people. Our study area consisted of three types of sites that had varying densities of lantana. Restored sites where lantana has been removed, low lantana sites where there is naturally little to no lantana, and unrestored sites with high densities of lantana. Red-vented bulbuls are among the primary avian frugivores responsible for the dispersal of lantana, and they have been suggested to be indicative of ecological changes associated with lantana. Given this mutualistic relationship, we studied the impact of removal of lantana on the vocalization behavior of the red-vented bulbul. Our results revealed a significantly higher number of red-vented bulbul detection in unrestored sites compared to restored and low lantana sites. However, in our random forest models, we observed that lantana density was the low or lowest predictors of the proportion of vocalizations. This might indicate that the observed differences in detections might be due to factors other than lantana density, such as vegetational complexity and microclimatic conditions that can affect how signals travel through the habitat. Interestingly, we found the total human population to be the most important predictor of contact calls. We speculate that the red-vented bulbuls, being generalist frugivores, might be using human inhabited areas as resource hubs to feed and congregate. Red-vented bulbuls also vocalized with narrower bandwidths and longer note lengths in low lantana density sites, but with broader bandwidths and shorter note lengths in unrestored sites with high densities of lantana. This suggests that the bulbuls might be adapting their vocalizations because longer notes and shorter bandwidths travel farther in dense overall vegetation, whereas shorter, more frequent notes ensure effective transmission in open habitats. In conclusion, we found that restoration may not significantly impact species vocalization in the short term. However, long-term monitoring is needed to understand the changes in bulbul vocal behavior and how they adapt to new niches formed post-restoration. Lastly, our study makes a timely contribution to understanding the narrower species-level impacts of restoration and highlights the potential of acoustic data for species-specific monitoring across large areas in a short time. We also call upon further research on the impact of restoration on other species-specific behavioral patterns such as habitat use. And on that note, thank you very much for your time and attention. If you are interested in diving into the specifics of our study, please scan this code and head over to the link to read our article. Thank you.